Hello, let's do connections for September 1st. Happy Labor Day to my fellow Americans. And I think it's just the US that has Labor Day today, but let me know if it's Labor Day for you too. And before we play, let's go over our dad joke of the day. Sorry, I got distracted by Labor Day. Cool. I got hit in the head with a can of Coke today. Don't worry, I'm not hurt. It was a soft drink. All right. And our count is at 179. We are getting so close to our goal of hitting 200. We just need 21 more. I'd like to thank Zymara for signing up as a tier 1 member, and also Sarah, I'm going to say Boo-Boo-Lease, but I probably butchered that. But Sarah, thank you also for joining as a tier 1 member. And don't forget to add your words to the various wheels if you have not already. So for those who don't know, if you are a member, which just you hit that join button under the video for as low as $5 a month, you can help support the channel and help us reach our goal. And you get a word on the bonus wheel for the bonus game that I play at the end of this video. And you get a word on the Wordle wheel. Higher tiers get more words on the Wordle wheel. All right. Well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got President, Mother, Bishop, Bird, Clergy Member, Premier, MLB Player, Pope, Saint Valentine, Introduction, NFL Player, Lord, the spelled like the singer, Launch, Burns, Saint Patrick, and Debut. Wow. Okay. I mean, this is weird, right? This is very weird. We have a baseball player and a football player. We've got the president. Got Saint Valentine for like Valentine's Day. We got Saint Patrick for Saint Patrick's Day. People who have days: Mother's Day, President's Day, Saint Valentine's Day, and Saint Patrick's Day. I'm wearing purple today, so we are going to attempt purple first. I don't know that this would be purple first. I don't know that this would be purple. It doesn't feel purpley to me, but we'll have to see what the other categories are. Probably something with like MLB player, NFL player. I don't know. Introduction, like that's completely out of left field compared to the rest of these. I guess premiere and introduction both mean the same thing. A debut. Okay, never mind. And a launch. Okay, this is probably yellow. I'm going to mark this yellow. These are just synonyms for the beginning of something. And this is significantly different than locking it in. I'm guessing the colors at this point, and I'm guessing that it's a category. I have not confirmed that these are categories. So that's the challenge to purple first, is to figure out the whole puzzle all at once and then figure out what the colors are probably going to be. All right, clergy member, Burns. I feel like bishop and pope and clergy member is making us want to do members of the church, like church, not church leaders. I don't know. Something's weird. It feels like a red herring to me. Just because, like, I don't know if Lord with an E, like Lord with an E makes me think of the singer. So, like, are there maybe 4 singers here? Shoot. And clergy member is just so awkward. Why would they include it that way? Burns. Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Larry Bird. Basketball and football. Oh no, MLB is baseball. I was thinking I had basketball on my mind because of Larry Bird. Bishop. Shoot. I mean, I see last names: Bird, Pope, Lord, Burns, Bishop. Could all be last names. I need to figure out what these are doing. MLB player, NFL player. I wonder if there's is there a team name, like someone who may be called a Ram, like, and you NFL player, someone who might be called a ram, but also for other things. I don't know. I'm a little I'm not more than a little confused. I may have to throw out the purple first again today and just have these left and try some things. It's tempting to try clergy member, lord, pope, and bishop, and just try and then assume bird, MLB player, NFL player, and Burns is somehow purple. So that's what I'm gonna try. It doesn't seem right to me. I'm almost positive. You know what? Meta wise, why would these two be together? It doesn't even make sense for these two to be together. So I think we have two things that, and one has to do with a baseball team and one has to do with a football team. But that's going to be really hard for me because I don't know all the baseball and football team names. Okay, I'm just going to lock in the ones that I think are correct. It's probably okay. I was going to guess that was green. That was yellow, but it was actually green. And then premiere, launch, debut, and introduction are yellow. First appearance. There we go. Okay, one's that celebrated with holidays. Yeah, mother, president. Yeah, that's basically what I said. They have holidays. So I'm gonna try the obvious, and I'm gonna assume it's wrong, but we'll see if it's one away or not. Lord, Pope, clergy member, bishop. We're gonna think are members of the church. So it's one away. I kind of expected it not to be. So I think we need an NFL player and MLB player in here. Let's see if that's true. I feel like Lord is the one that doesn't fit. So let's try NFL player. Okay, that's not one away. So Lord does go in there. Darn. So so NFL player does not belong. I'm curious if MLB player belongs. What does NFL player have to do with Burns or Bird or? Well, if I think these are split up, then I think MLB player does go in there. Cardinal, things that can be called cardinal, maybe. So not the Pope. No, that's not one away either. Okay, so the two players go together. That's surprising. So NFL player and an MLB player go together. I need to put Burns or Bird in with my clergy. Ah, shoot. I'm completely lost now. I really hope it wasn't that bug where the one away sometimes doesn't appear if you do it too fast. I don't think I did it too fast. I have to trust it. Let's see. Bishop, clergy. I might lose today just because I have no idea what's going on. So the two sport players go together, which really surprises me. They go together with Burns or Bird, one of those two. And the other one goes with my clergy. Bishop. I almost think I should remove clergy member and add Bird or Burns just because like NFL player, MLB player, clergy member all feel like groups. So I'm going to put Burns in here. It's the best I got. I have no idea what this is going to be. I mean, okay, could it be sideburns? Because I'm thinking about Burns, right? Sideburns, side blank. I don't really see how that works. So yeah, here's my thought. Bird is a collective group. Like he's a bird. Like you can describe someone as a bird. You can describe them as like a for kind of generic group. That's the best I got, and I know that we had a one away, so I'm gonna try that, and I know Lord goes in it. We're gonna try this. Okay, it actually worked. Famous poets. Okay, so they were last names. I did not know Burns was a poet. I thought Lord is a modern singer, but I forgot that Lord was a poet as well. Yeah, I knew there was something going on with last names. Anyway, this is some kind of collective group, but I don't know what we're talking about here. Oh, so it was Cardinal. So first of all, I did not know that there was a football team named the Cardinals. I think I do know about the baseball team. Clergy member can be called Cardinal, and then the bird. Okay. I said that, but I kind of lost the thread on it. I don't think I would have figured it out from that. And I said last names, but yeah, I didn't think about poets specifically. If I did, I didn't say it out loud. All right, difficulty. You can chase the one away on this forever. I think a lot of people are going to lose based on that, but they generally don't increase the difficulty based on people who chase one-aways because they don't want you to chase one-aways. So I think they're going to mark this as like a 3 out of 5 difficulty, but I think we're going to have like a 55% solve rate. Let's see. got a football there in your hat. All right. They give it a 3.5. Okay, so that's even higher than I thought. Yeah, what a mess. 39. Wow, okay. So I was being kind with that 55%. Okay. Exceptionally tricky. 5 out of 5. I am not the only one who have this exact order of events, which is kind of crazy given the almost randomness I tried things in. People getting yellow first or green first is what's happening, even for winning games. People are getting, wow, only yellow is very common. People not even getting the holidays is actually surprising to me, considering today's a holiday. Let's see, 37% got yellow, 11%, 14% got yellow green, 5% got nothing. Okay, so people are getting yellow, which makes sense. They're just synonyms, and they kind of stand out. So yeah, okay. There's just going to be a lot of blue purple. There's going to be a lot of this chasing of blue here. Okay. What are people doing first? Yellow, of course, then green. Mother, bishop, clergy member, pope. So mother can also belong in that category. Yeah, St. Patrick, all the saints can belong in that category. There's just so many church related things. People are just trying church things. Um, yeah. So it turns out there wasn't a church category at all, by the way. So there's a one, you can chase church all day and you're never going to find a church answer because church wasn't a category at all. That was the big red herring for this puzzle. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do pips. We'll start with easy. All right, less than 4. There's only one. Oh, there's a 1 and a blank. These are all equal. Okay, we have 3 5s. So this has to be 5 5. And then the 5 4 has to go up this way. Then we have a greater than 4 with a 0. And then we have a less than 4. There we go. Okay, 18 seconds. Play another difficulty. Let's do the medium. Oh, these are all equal. We have 5 equals. Ones we have 2 of. 2 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this has to come out. These have to be equal. And 4 isn't going to work because we only have 4 4s. Okay. So this is a 2 blank. This is a... Maybe, do we have a 2 5? We do. So we're going to do that. And then these are all equal. They have to be the 4s. Hopefully we have a 2 4. We do. And this has to be the 4 4 above it. And then we have the 4 3, which is the only 4 left. And then this has to be 3 1 going this way. And this has to be 2 1 going down. 34 seconds. Nice. Let's do the hard pips. Wow. 8s and 0s. That's it. We have 4 zeros on the grid. So all of them go into zeros. They cannot be used in the 8s. How are we adding to 8? We could do 2 6. We could do 3 5. We could do 4 4. So we could do something like I wonder if these all go across. Ooh. Do we have a 0 that goes with something 2 and 1? So the 0 1. Oh, hold on. We need this one here, right? We don't have a 0 0. So this is a 0 going into something that can add to 8. Could be the 2, 3, or 4. I don't know which. But then that means this 0 goes down, and I think it's going to use the 1 because the 1 can't be involved in an 8. So we got to get rid of it somewhere. This has a similar issue. This is going to go with an 8. I think this is very symmetric, so I think we're going to have a lot of ways to solve this. 2, 3, and 4 can all go in with an 8. So let's just start building 8s out. So let's just do a 0, 4. Let's do a 4, 6 here. I need a 2. Here's a 2, 5. I need a 3. Here's a 3, 4. I really hope this just works. I need another 4. I don't have another 4. Oh, I used 4, 4 already. Okay, so that's something's wrong here with fours. I have three fours, so one of the fours can't be in an 8. So this has to be the 0 4 has to go here. Okay, so I made a boo boo at the very beginning because I missed some logic, but I think the rest of these can just kind of go willy nilly. I don't think there's going to be a specific single solution to this. There we go. Okay. Actually, I got a little lucky as well because this 0 3 had to be this had to be the 0 3. I should have put that in first and built up from that, but it doesn't matter. I got a little lucky, but that's fine. Cool. Let me know how you did. Let's do the mini crossword. Icon of the Cuban Revolution, Shay. Sound of a fall. Oh, I think it's Shay. Let's see. Sound of a fall. Plop. Trying to see what works with the downs. Sound of a spring. These are all sound. Okay. How far an electric vehicle can go before recharging? The range. GPS lines, abbreviated. Longitude and latitude. Okay, well, we're gonna hold off on that. Goatees grow on them. Okay, it's not plop. This is chins. Like a deadlocked jury, hung jury. Slight advantage, an edge. This is a thud. Mushroom-headed character of the Mario games. Shoot. Sound of winter. Sound of spring, like a fling or no. GPS lines. Mushroom-headed character. Toad. Yeah, toadstool. Toad. Okay, toad. Yeah. Boing. I think sound of winter is burr. Ooh. Burr is a common crossword answer, but I completely forgot. Oh, and this is GPS lines are roads. There's roads on your. I need to remember that the colloquially GPS is the entire device, not the technology that tells you where you are. It just I have too much of a technical head for that. I need to remind myself that GPS refers to the entire device that tells you driving directions, which is not what GPS is, but it's colloquially it can be. All right. I don't think I would have come up with roads in a void though. Anyway, probably could have put the S in. Anyway, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is be my guest. Be my guest. Let's be our guest, but you know, come. It has two ways to be written, so it is not going to be a word. Greeting. Is it greet? Greeter? Greet? I think just greet. Okay. You greet people. Maybe it's come in. Come. I don't know. I wonder if come is related to our spanogram. We'll see. What else do we have here? We've got like seer. I don't think it's that. Rees. I keep trying to find invitation. I wonder if I can find that. Even invite would be fine. Here's invite. Okay. Hose. That's interesting. It's got to be H-O. We could go to the E or the S. Hospitality. I think that's our spanogram. So what's in the middle of this here? Carbem. Me carb. Brachme. What the heck? I'm going to come back to that. I don't see how this is verse. Serve. We'll get that eventually. Okay. 3 words left. This is one of them. I know this isn't 2 words because it's 7 letters, and a word is at least 4 letters. So to get 2 words, you have to have 8 letters. Math. All right. So we have 2 words here. I still have come here, but maybe that's a red herring. I also have come this way. Welcome. It's welcome. Okay. I should have thought of that. I didn't. Ooh, what is this then? Revice. Crevice? No. Vice. Is vice related somehow? I don't see how. Maybe we do like Ev. I'm gonna come back to this. Maybe I can come up with this word instead. These are all words for like, I don't know, welcome, invite. There's hospitality words. You greet them, you serve them, you embrace. Interesting. Yeah. So when they come in, you might hug them. Okay. What else are we doing here? Crevi. Viscri. Eversea. Oh no. I feel like I got to split up these E's somehow. This is definitely a carousel moment. Ever. How does this work? Because once I do CR, I can't go to the V. So I'd have to do CRE. Then I have to do another E. And then this is basically forced. Crevi or Crevi. Those are words. So I can't do CR. Receive. Okay, finally got it. I don't know. Sometimes it just pops out eventually with enough staring. I don't understand why my streak reset. Now it's at 5. I don't know. Anyway, kind of annoying. Well, let me know how you did. All right, let's spin our bonus game wheel. It's getting a lot of entries. It's very nice. All right. We are playing Witcher, suggested by Karina. So I'm going to go look up what that is. All right, turns out it's which year. So we need to guess what year each of these photos was taken. So this is a very rare photo of a Florida Gators football game at the ballpark Gainesville. Okay. This gives me like 1920s vibes. The clothing. I mean, it's a very old photo. That says drink. That doesn't really help. So I'm gonna go with like 1925, just to kind of split the year in half. Oh, 1907. Oh. Okay, I was way off then. Yikes. Okay. Ooh. This gives me immediate 90s vibes, maybe 80s. Cast members of the original Degrassi High back. Ooh. This is gonna be 9. I don't know. I want to do like, I don't know when I don't know the show Degrassi High. Why does it say back? I don't know. 1991 maybe. 2001. Oh. Okay. Way off again. Oh my goodness. This is like 1800s. This is a British police officer. I don't know, it feels like one of those really old photos. Walter Passmore. All right, I'm going to go with 1885. 1901 again. Okay. Well, I just can't get these right, can I? Okay. Promenade in Stanley, Hong Kong. I am not good at this game. I don't really have any clues. Like the clothing is very generic. There's an orange cone there. I don't see any year clues here. I mean, it's color, but that gives us like a 60, 70 year range. What I'm trying to figure out is I don't think this looks like a digital photo to me. I could be wrong, but it feels like a film photo. So I'm going to put this like 90s or earlier. Why don't we go 90s again? Let's just go like 1995. 2008. Okay, well, what do I know? All right, last round. Is this from 1642? How about 1840? So it's going to be after 1840. That doesn't help. Photograph of assembled officers on HMS New Zealand. So it is a British ship named after New Zealand. It looks like a I'm trying to decide if I think this might be a World War II ship, but I don't know anything about the HMS New Zealand. So let's go with like 1939. Nope, it was a World War I ship. Or actually, was that even photograph of assembled officers 1911 to 1922? So the answer was 1913, with His Majesty King George V and Mr. Winston Churchill. Okay, 1913. Wow. Well, I did very poorly on this, but yeah, I'm not like a very good at identifying photos like this at all, which is very clear. Anyway, hope you had fun watching me fumble through this. Completely wrong every time. Let me know how you did. And those are the videos for this video. Those are the games for this video. Oh, this really threw me off. Those are the games for this video. If you want to watch Wordle, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.